Hello everyone. IC engine. The engines in which the combustion of fuel takes place inside the engine cylinder are called internal combustion engines. This shows the schematic diagram of parts of a IC engine. The IC engine consists mainly a cylinder and two valves, inlet valve and exhaust valve. This is a piston, the connecting rod, the crankcase, flywheel, crank. Here you have the cam which operates the two valves, inlet valve and exhaust valve. This is a working of a IC engine. The IC engine has 4 strokes. Here you can see the movement of the piston, and this is the crankcase. These are different classifications of the IC engine. The IC engine it works on Otto cycle. Here there are 4 strokes involved in the process: intake stroke, compression stroke, ignition stroke and exhaust stroke. During intake stroke, the inlet valve opens, the exhaust valve will be closed, and the charge, the fuel and air mixture, will enter the engine cylinder. At that time the piston will be moving downwards, and once the charge is filled inside the cylinder, the piston moves up by taking the power from the flywheel, and it compresses the charge. The volume reduces, the pressure will increase inside the cylinder, and when the piston moves towards the TDC, top dead center, the spark happens. Because of this spark, the fuel gets combusted and there is a generation of large amount of power. Because of this power, the piston will be forced downwards, and hence it will drive the flywheel which stores the power. And at the end of the power stroke, the piston will move up and the exhaust valve opens and the exhaust gases will go out. These are the 4 strokes involved in this 4-stroke engine which operates on Otto cycle. This is a PV diagram of Otto cycle, where we can see the point 1. It is a point where the charge has been already taken inside the cylinder, and from 1 to 2 it is a compression stroke. It is assumed that the compression is isentropic, the entropy remains constant, or it is also called as adiabatic compression. And from 2 to 3 the fuel is added into the combustion this chamber or the cylinder. This process, the adding of the fuel or adding the heat into the cycle, it is a constant volume process, so it is also called as constant volume cycle. And at point 3 we achieve the maximum pressure, and after that the pressure goes on decreasing because of the downward movement of the piston. The volume goes on increasing from point number 3 to 4, and this is also an isentropic expansion or adiabatic expansion. And at point number 4 the exhaust valve opens and all the exhaust gases will go out, and the cylinder is ready for the new charge to come inside. And the next diagram shows the TS diagram, which describes the same process. Here also from 1 to 2 it is a compression stroke, it is isentropic process, you can see the vertical line, and from 2 to 3 heat is added, 3 to 4 the expansion process, it is isentropic expansion process, and 4 to 1 it is heat is given out by the exhaust valve.